Welcome to episode 2 of the Steal and Sale podcast. I am apparently the host of this for the Steelers side, Trent Gang. We have the host of the Pirate side and the world famous DMC3, and Dave is here to just sit back and bitch.
Do what I do best, boys. Let's go.
What he does best.
Changing it up a little bit with the Steal and Sell podcast here.
You gotta keep people on their toes. All right, so we got the finally we got the news everybody's been waiting for. Aaron Rodgers is officially going to be the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers this year.
Yay.
Yeah, I know. Aren't we all excited?
Yay.
Yay.
Contract upwards with incentives of up to $25 million is what's being reported. It was a $22 million base, right? With incentives adding up to about $25 million. I don't think any of us are surprised by this. Dave, you had a comment on the group chat. How are you feeling right now about this?
There was a little piece of my brain way in the back that thought that he might stiff the Steelers and this would be a lot better. It is what it is, guys. We're gonna go 9-8, 10-7. Get our asses handed to us in the first round. Rinse, repeat. It is what it is. I made peace with it. Not overly thrilled with it, but it is what it is.
I did not. I think this is ridiculous. I can't believe that we are going to force ourselves to have to mess with the salary cap just to make this work to give this guy $25 million counting incentives. Like this, come on, man. Are you serious? Look, this guy had the same production as Brissett from the Cardinals. Do you want to know what Brissett's getting from the Cardinals? He's getting $9.1 million. That's his cap hit.
Yep.
So can you explain to me why a guy that had the same production as Brissett is
He's like 10 years older.
It is, 43 is going to get $25 million counting incentives? Like, it's ridiculous. And then, they showed him getting ice cream with Muth. Oh, that's good. It's good to see Muth hanging out there. You going to throw him the ball? You think you can throw the ball to the guy? Now that you're ice cream friends, you think you could throw him the ball a little bit more? Huh?
Jesus.
A little bit? Can he quit dumping the ball off every 2 seconds to whoever just to get rid of the ball? Maybe that. Can we stop doing that? I don't know. Quit holding grudges against guys that make mistakes, and then they're just doomed for the rest of the season when they're actually weapons you could use. So there's that. So let's move on to that.
We paid him about $15 million last year. He threw the ball in the air about 1.5 yards per target. So can we at least get 2.5 yards a target this time? Since we paid him $25 million?
It would be nice.
You're asking for a lot. You're asking for a lot. Who's going to be the Kenny Gainwell this year? Who's going to be his little safety blanket?
Jalen. It would have to be Jalen.
Could be Eli.
Slash said that a free agent bridge QB can get between 15 to 25 million. Well, he sure should get in the high end of that.
He's not wrong, but a 43-year-old one that sucked last year?
Well, my problem is this, that the fact that the production doesn't match the price tag. Because what do they always say? You get paid for what you did, right? That's why TJ Watt got $40 million freaking dollars. Well, how in the world did he earn $25 million hours past last season? I know some people think he did really great, but he didn't. He didn't do as good as people think.
The advanced metrics, the advanced passing stats definitely do not reflect that he played this well. I mean, I've had back and forth with people online, and like, there are some people who like definitely think he is a top 15 quarterback in the NFL right now. I mean, there's no way. There's no way.
No, he's not even close to that. Well, yeah, he's probably 20 to 25 quarterback in the league. Would you say? Somewhere around there.
20-25? I would say so.
There are days when he plays well.
Adam literally said he puts Muth in the doghouse but hangs out with them in the offseason.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, that's what I brought up. Like, I just unreal. Like, poor Muth's probably sucking up to him just so he gets the ball more.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. And now they have to apparently going to have to restructure some contracts to make this work because They didn't have $25 million in cap space, or $22 million. So
Right.
now
We had 10, with just over 10.
Yep.
Before this.
Yeah.
Affecting future cap space down the road, because you're going to have to, kick the can down the road on TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, something like that. I don't know.
It's time, boys. It's time. It's time. Yep. What you know about Little Woodford Reserve? Little Woodford Reserve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You just
All right.
completely filled it.
Mm.
That was my biggest thing with this whole thing was I didn't want them to have to restructure a contract to bring him back. I mean, he's 42 years old. He did play well. I mean, I don't think he outplayed the contract that he had last year. So why are we trying to bring him in for $10 million more this year? Like, I don't. That's the part that makes me crazy. Is he did not play well enough to earn $25 million. And I don't care if his resume suggests that he has that, but you're doing a contract for what you can do right now, not what you did 4 years ago in Green Bay, or was that 5 years ago in Green Bay when he was last MVP?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Well, we can call Aaron. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We can call Aaron a lot of things, but he's not dumb. He gave the Steelers a wink that he was going to come again, and then he waited until every single quarterback was gone. And he said, all right, boys, let's negotiate. And the Steelers had their back against the wall. They couldn't do anything else. They want to win this season. So they had to pay him.
Slash said, straight, huh? Not mixing? Bro, you don't mix Woodford Reserve. You drink that stuff straight. Anyways, go ahead.
It's genius on his part. Because what other option did the Steelers have? We talked about this last podcast. It was going to be, Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Or Derek Carr.
Yeah, I mean, they're held hostage. They're held hostage. Yeah. They are. Well, unless they wanted to go let these young guys go, but they care about winning. They care about
want to do that. Yeah.
They care about the 9-8. They care about the 10-7. That's what they care.
That was never going to happen. Never in a million years. Aaron's a genius. He sucks at football, but he's a genius.
He sucks at football.
All right, so Adam, by the way, mine are finally loading now, so I couldn't see the chat a second ago, but now I'm seeing it right now. Adam asked, if the Steelers win 1 or 2 playoff games, does Aaron come back again?
Oh, Jesus. Yes, probably.
Yeah. There's money to be made. They're going to keep paying.
And there's a 0% chance they wouldn't run it back, right? If
they're running it back.
2?
Yeah, 0% chance.
Actually, 2. Oh, my God, if he wins 2.
Oh,
I mean, they'll throw him $40 million the next time if he wins 2 fucking games.
The only thing that saves them is if Aaron retires. Because he's too beat up or something. But if he wants to play, they're running it back.
Or he goes out saying, I won a couple playoff games my final year.
Yeah.
Like if he feels like he,
It's like usual. We're waiting for somebody else to save the Steelers from the
I'll say this.
It's so fucking dumb.
Look, either way, they better draft a goddamn fucking quarterback next year in that draft in the first round. Whatever. No matter what. They still got to draft one next year. And they better draft one first round. So
they're not going to do it. They put all their eggs in Drew Aller's basket now.
I'm kind of wondering the same.
They're going to ride it out as long as they can with Aaron, and then they're going to kick it over to Drew Aller, and it's going to be another fucking 5 years before we can think about start winning playoff games again. That's my prediction.
Slash asked another question here. Do we know for a fact Aaron won't be productive this season?
Yes, we know for a fact. He's not going to be. He'll be mid at best. His ceiling is 15. 15th ranked quarterback.
The only thing that gives me, I don't want to say second thought, but gives me more of a positive vibe is the fact we got him more weapons in the receiver corps. That's and we don't have an idiot as the offensive coordinator. So go Buckeyes. What was that? Ohio or whatever.
You're stuck with him now, Trent.
Yeah, Trent, that's all your guy. But
I thought just when I thought
on the sidelines, he's got 4 tight ends on the field.
But yeah, so that's the thing for me is that now you gave him a Pittman, you gave him this Jeremy Bernard. Hopefully he pans out. But that's better. That's better than like what he had last year. Yeah. But at the same time, a lot of times we saw in the All-22, he didn't let these guys even run their routes all the way yet before he got rid of the ball.
And
so
Pittman is not exactly a burner.
Yeah,
You know what I
Michael
mean?
Pittman's
So-
been working on his quick outs
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
because he's going to need him. He's going to
So-
need it. And then what we have talked about a lot on this podcast? Is it a lead pipe guarantee that he's going to get along with Mike McCarthy? Those two didn't get along at the end of Green Bay.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
didn't like each other. Aaron got him fired. Just call it what it is.
Yeah.
Because
Isn't
if
there
he
like
wanted,
isn't there like
Okay.
picture or video of them like getting into it?
yeah, they didn't
during
like
that
each other at
season?
the end. So what happens? Week 3 when Aaron's pissed off at him.
I'll tell you what though, at least he's going to do OTAs. Last year he didn't even do that. So
Let's throw a party.
look, I know I'm reaching here, but like in general, at least he's doing that because it's needed. Because now he's got to implement this McCarthy offense and got to teach these kids how to fucking do it. So
Again, genius. He made the Steelers wait as long as humanly possible. Then he's back just before OTAs so he can say, I came back earlier. I came back early. What are you guys talking about?
dude, I can't wait
Fucking-
till first day of OTAs. You know McCarthy's going to walk into the quarterback room and go, "Oh, Mason, I didn't see you there. You can go now. See ya."
Mason's gone.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
right away, but he'll be gone. They'll keep 4 quarterbacks to the last minute in case somebody gets hurt.
Well, they keep 4 through camp either way.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Even through the preseason,
he's going to be
they'll
a
keep 4 to
trade
see.
possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think is McCarthy's offense going to be better than what we saw last year? That's probably a given. Are the weapons better than we had last year? I think that's also a given. But is Aaron? It's going right back to what Corb said. Is Aaron going to hold the ball long enough to allow a play to develop? And that's the thing. He would not do that last year. The only thing I can say is I hope that he just was cashing in when he figured out that none of these receivers could get open and run routes. So he just thought, I'm just going to take the check down as early as possible. There were some games where he knew the pass rush couldn't get there, like Baltimore, where he held the ball for a long time. I mean, he was
Baltimore had no pass rush at all.
exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. So there
At
were
all.
times he would do it knowing the pass rush couldn't get there.
Yeah.
But will he do it now and be willing to take any hits? I think that's the biggest part of it. He just does not want to take hits anymore at his age.
No.
It just feels different the next day when you're 43 than when you were 34.
And I have another question. If Aaron was your plan all along, which it was, why don't you go get a veteran left tackle for one season?
Yeah.
Because now this line's in flux, and that's going to make him even more jittery. You're either going to put Fuatano over there who didn't play there last year, or you're going to put a rookie, or we're going to do Broderick Jones again. I mean, they're half in and half out of this thing.
It looks like it's Falatani now, right?
Yeah, because he
The
played well.
rookie's playing right tackle
Right.
in
Yeah.
rookie minicamp. So
But it's best that way. Fotano's used to left tackle. It'll be a comfortability thing for Rodgers, knowing that he's comfortable at left tackle. You plug the rookie where he's comfortable at and used to, since he's only played football for 3 fucking years. Yeah. And then you tell Broderick, hey, buddy, heal up. Get better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If it were me, and I don't think like the Steelers do, I'd be trying to get Broderick Jones on the field as much as possible before the trade deadline. Then you got a 25-year-old left tackle
They don't
that
think
you
like
could peddle to somebody else.
They
But
think,
don't,
oh,
right.
we're Super
Yeah,
Bowl
yeah.
contenders. We're going to
Yeah.
keep every hopeful good player we have, and that's it.
You know, the schedule's kind of light early on. He can make him look pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's 25 years
Yeah.
old. You could probably get something good for that, but he'll sit on a bench and languish, and then he'll walk as a free agent next year.
You could get a third I think you can get a third or a fourth round pick for him.
If he was
young
playing
left
well
tackle.
at the deadline, you could probably even get more than that.
If he's healthy, I
That-
think you definitely could.
I think even if he doesn't play, I
No,
think
I'm
somebody
saying
would give
if
up.
healthy. If healthy, I think someone would give him a third one.
If he's not playing at all,
I think so. A 25-year-old young first
I
round
know, but
tackle.
When Pittsburgh's known for not being able to coach offensive linemen,
Yeah.
the Rams will be calling right now. They'll be like, sure, we'll take him off your hands.
well,
It worked for him last time they did that.
yeah, it
Yeah,
did.
remember Dotson? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that went real well for us.
Why are you so negative, Dave? Well, I can only think about 25, 30 reasons. Anyway.
Sorry. All right. Drink your coffee, buddy. Drink your coffee.
Try to stay awake.
I got you.
So I keep hearing Nick Faribault talk about maybe Cook sliding inside a guard.
I don't know where he's getting that from. Somebody talking to him about that?
I don't know, because he's mentioned it on multiple podcasts.
I've seen it too, yeah.
He's had it on his own. He's been on two different guests as a guest on two different shows that I've seen him on, and he's brought it up on every one of them. And I'm like, and I don't know if he's like somebody's talking to him about like maybe Cook just played well enough down the stretch that you have to find a way to get him on the field. And they know it's not going to be a tackle because you have 3 freaking first-round tackles on this team.
Yeah.
And Cook is, a UDFA transfer quarterback moving to tackle. But maybe they thought he played well enough that he could move inside to guard.
He's getting that from somewhere. He's not making that up on his own. Someone's
I don't
talking
think
to him.
so.
Hey, Slash made a good point here. He said, you want to get rid of a tackle, then worry about Aaron being jittery. I don't trade him this year. We need tackle depth regardless. It's a good point.
I guess. But then you lose him at the end of the year.
He said Cook at guard is a major reach.
Yeah, that's confusing to me. I don't know.
Has Cook ever played guard? Do we even know that? In college?
He was a quarterback in college.
That's right.
He never played offensive line until he got to the NFL.
I mean, Tomlin was like, oh, that flexibility, I got to have it. You tell me this guy can play QB, guard, and tackle? Oh, got to have it. Got to have it.
Dave, it hasn't left now that Tomlin's gone. They're still doing it.
He was like, Coach Meyer will coach him up. We're good. We're good. Bring that QB in.
Oh, God. It worked. He played well.
If not, Arthur Smith, Artie Smith there. He'll get him coached up. We got this.
Someone posted a highlight package of him towards the end. He had some good reps.
He did.
As a QB?
The season.
Or you mean as a tackle?
No,
okay.
As a tackle. I don't care when he's a quarterback.
show me the tape there. I got to see this. Show me the tape.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a strange thing. And then if that was a possibility, you've already got Brock Hoffman, you've got Spencer Anderson, and then if Cook kicks inside to from tackle to guard, then you've got Jennings Dunker, who you drafted to be your guard.
Oh, who's a tackle?
What are we doing? I mean, McCarthy has a history of that, though, of drafting tackles to move inside to guard.
Huh.
It's probably how he got hired. I can move offensive linemen around him. And they're like,
he's had success with it, though.
Is this like why it's called White Tomlin? Or
that's pretty much what it is. You can call it offensive Tomlin, whichever way you want to use it.
I heard on the radio the other day that's what he's being called now.
I don't know.
Well, we're going to get the same result, so.
Anything else about this whole offensive line and Aaron Rodgers stuff before we shift gears?
No, just, it was inevitable.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. OTA start tomorrow, right?
He's supposed to be there Monday.
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see where Cook lines up.
True.
OTAs, if he lines up at guard, then we're cooking with something. If not.
See, I heard all this talk about how they really like Spencer Anderson at left guard. What happened?
I don't know. I think they like Spencer Anderson's versatility. He can play guard, center. So
he's played some tackle too here.
Yeah. He has played tackle too.
Tight end, fullback.
Yeah.
I mean, he's literally lined up everywhere.
That's a valuable guy to have on the roster for sure.
Yeah.
Do you want him a starter?
No, not at all. We'll see how it goes. Slash says Dunk looks like he has the makeup to be a punishing guard, and that's exactly why he's drafted to be here.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's going to be fine. It's just going to take some time.
Yeah. All right, so you want to do the game first? You want to get to our free agents that DMC cooked up here? Which way do you guys want to go?
Let's do the free agents.
All right. So DMC went down the rabbit hole of looking for possible free agent safety. So I think because we don't really have an idea of what the hell we're going to do with Jalen Ramsey, and the safety room, the depth is pretty thin. I think it's pretty safe to say that the depth is pretty damn thin. We went through that.
Yeah, it is.
Right up my chart. If you're not playing Ramsey at safety a lot, then you have a real thin depth chart at that safety position. So here are some of the free agents that DMC came up with. Is there anybody on this list that you're interested in?
Just so you guys know, this is literally every single safety that per spot track is still available.
There's one name that
This is
stands out.
close.
There's one name that stands out. Former Steeler.
Terrell Emmons.
Chuck Clark.
Yeah,
Terrell Evans,
baby.
boys. Let's bring him back.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
yeah,
we
so
go.
let's add another strong safety to this group.
Our
We only
third
have
down
3 of them
linebacker.
right
Yes,
now.
The third linebacker. Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Didn't
So-
Melifonwu test really well at one point? Didn't he like
You and
have,
that
like,
testing. You and that testing. That
I think he had a
RAS score,
10.
baby.
10
You
hour
gotta
I
have it.
think.
So-
I think he did.
I looked into these guys a little bit. These are just names that out of the group I thought, okay. So Jimmy Ward's weird because he didn't play in 25 at all.
Nope.
He played in 24. He had 2 interceptions, a pick 6. He had 5 tackles for a loss, 48 tackles in 10 games. So I think he's a little older, though, if I remember correctly. But he's intriguing because look how he had the highest previous AAV out of anybody. So he must have, in his day or something, must have been pretty productive, I would guess. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But he's one I thought I'd bring up. I also looked at I looked for guys that had I wanted to see their PFF grade have a 60 or higher grade. Out of that group, this is a weird one, but Harrison Smith had a 68.9 PFF grade. 2 interceptions. He had 10 pressures. That was 12th. That was 12th best out of 98 safeties. So he must be really good at blitzing.
That was the name I was going to bring up. It's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah,
He's a veteran.
Now QB passer rating against him was 82, so it's not like he got killed, but he wasn't like he dominated either. But the downfall here, Dave, hold your ears.
I know.
30,
I already
37 years old.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah.
But if it's a last minute signing for one season, this guy's
depth
played
signing.
a lot of good football.
Yeah,
He's
has.
played a lot of good football in his career.
He's still doing well. It looks like. I think he played a lot of snaps too. Didn't he play like 800 snaps?
But this is another guy that's teetering on retiring.
Right, but depth.
You want to go
you
down
said,
that road again?
But you said yourself it was depth.
Yeah. But if he's got one foot out of the
Would he
league.
play would he come here as a depth piece or would he retire? I think would be the bigger question with him.
Well,
I don't know if he
got
wants to do that.
paid 5.1 mil, so we can't afford him because of Aaron Rodgers signing. So never mind. Move on.
When they
okay.
redo TJ's contract, they're going to have plenty of space.
Yeah.
And they'll have dead cap up the ass in 27 and 28. But
Next, I had Xavier Woods, had a 65.4 PFF grade, 2 interceptions. Passer rating was 75.5 against him, so actually even a little better than Harrison Smith. Next, I had that IFO2 Melifonwu. He had a 62.9 PFF grade, 1 interception, but his quarterback rating against was 121. Not great. Another one was Jamal Adams. Remember Jamal Adams back in the day used to be really good.
he's a linebacker, dude.
What?
He's basically a glorified linebacker.
Oh,
he played
okay.
linebacker last year.
Well, they have him in the safety group. He had a 67.3 PFF grade.
Yeah.
Passer rating was 98.6 though, so not that great. Now here's a guy that I like. I've always liked. I think you guys know this is Jordan Poyer. 67.7 PFF grade, had an interception. His passer rating was only 82.5 against. So again, it's in the area of Harrison Smith as far as passer rating goes. I don't know. I think he'd be cheap. I think Poyer's around 34, if I remember correctly.
35.
But out of this whole group, I think I would either take a shot on Ward, Smith, or Poyer. Those are my 3. And look, I'm not saying this as if I think they'd be something great. It's just as far as a depth piece goes, that's something if you had to plug him in an emergency, he could probably handle himself pretty well. I think those 3 would be it.
But Deion Bush, do you have his PFF thing from last year?
I didn't do it because he wasn't good enough. It was bad. Bush was either in the 50s or 40s. I can't remember which one. He also didn't play a lot. It's like he's not good enough to even play, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a great list. It's pretty bad.
I mean, we could run it back with Chuck Clark. That worked out real well.
I don't even know if Chuck Clark's not one of the better options on this list. That's how sad this is.
Yeah, it's not great.
You're looking at 37-year-old, 35-year-old, a guy who didn't play last year, who is the only true free safety of this group.
And the problem with Ward is that Ward, like, he's been injured a lot last 3 years. Like, I was looking, he didn't play a full season for a good while. It was like 3, 4, 5 years. So he's just one of them guys that can't stay healthy. But I could have sworn Poyer did well for Buffalo. I thought. But
I guess he's all right. Do you have his
His grade was 67.7.
Yeah, I said it earlier.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the passer rating, though, out of all these guys, the best passer ratings was Woods was number 1, and then it was Smith, then Poyer. Those are your best passer rating guys that actually weren't a liability the whole time. Melifonwu, it's like they threw to him every time. Like they knew he was the weak link.
Any of these guys former Commanders? Doesn't look like it, right? Have some.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Adam says they'll get a guy on cut day. That could happen.
That could happen too. Yeah.
That's a good point. Slash said no last minute trade options. I didn't even look into trades. Did you guys?
Yeah, I didn't.
I didn't.
I mean, it's hard to tell right now who would be on the cutting block. You'd have to really dig into that.
I think he's right though. I think Adam's right. They'll probably wait till cut time
day. If out of this list, I think for me it would be Harrison Smith. Suck it up on the age, and
I'm kind of with you.
I'm impressed, Dave. I'm impressed.
Now, did he play free or strong safety?
He's more of a strong safety, but I think he can play both. Let me try to pull
if you notice here, it says safety for all of them except for Ward. It strictly says free safety. So I think that's telling us they can play either.
I can look it up real quick. I'm almost there.
No, it's not loading for me. He actually played most of his snaps at free safety last year.
Yeah, 427.
Now, he's been a box guy for a lot of his career, but he played a lot of free safety this year.
He played almost strictly free safety last year too. Almost all free safety.
And I think an important thing with Harrison Smith is he came from that Brian Flores complicated defense. He's extremely intelligent. He's going to pick up whatever defensive package that Graham wants to run, and he's going to execute it really, really well, I think, because he is a very intelligent player. That's why he's hanging around at 37 years old at a position that doesn't hold up till you're 37 years old. I mean, he understands everything.
Slash said, give me the best free safety coverage option. Then I think it's honestly, then you go to the guy that's listed as a free safety, Ward.
Yeah.
But
I go Smith.
Smith, if Smith plays, what did you say he more dominantly played?
Free safety.
Free safety.
Oh, last 2 years.
Then I go with him. Sorry. I didn't realize that he played mostly that.
And Poyer seems like he's reverted. He was a free safety for a lot of those years in Buffalo. And then he went, where'd he go? He went somewhere for like 2 years and then back to Buffalo.
But see, that's the thing, man. Like, that's what makes those guys good depth options is they can play both. So I think I'd be happy with any of those guys, Poyer or Smith. Smith was to be the priority, though.
Yeah.
He had an 81.7.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. He had an 81.7 grade against the Bengals last year. 75.1.
You got plus, so you can look at all that stuff. Yeah. You said 80? That's pretty good.
81 against the Bengals. 61.1 against us.
How the hell do you have a better grade against that Bengals offense?
I don't know. His best one was against.
He's okay with Grandpa Smith.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. That's funny.
His best game was against the Commanders last year. He had a 90.1 in that game later in the season.
Okay.
I think I'll go with him.
Yep. I'm surprised, Dave. I really am.
Second string safety.
Yeah.
In May. Almost June.
You'd have to get him cheap. And again, I don't know if he's got interest in playing as a backup, but
yeah. Would he be backup though? He could win the free safety job on this team. I could easily see him and Brisker as a starting safeties if he came. We don't know what we're getting with Elliott. I keep telling you guys this. He's coming off major injury.
Yeah.
Major injury.
If he's healthy though.
He's
healthy. He was one of the best players on our team when he was up.
He was. No question.
Back on Dave though. That's kind of injury where he might not be the same. That's the only thing.
Yep.
True.
And he's 29?
30? Yeah.
coming off a major injury like that. They said it was horrific, right? That was the injury that was real bad.
It was
Wasn't it
bad.
like 2 injuries? Wasn't it like 2 injuries though?
Yeah.
Mhm. Both were
Yeah, I don't think we can.
ligament issues.
I don't think you can pencil in Elliott as a starting safety on this team. I really don't.
Not yet. You're probably right.
I mean, that might have been why they brought Brisker in the first place.
Yeah.
Is they're not even sure about the injury. I mean, he says he's on track to be ready to go, though.
Yeah. I'm sure he believes that, but whether or not he is or not, we'll see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Can't always listen to the players, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's money to be made, so they're going to say whatever they got to say
Yeah.
to not hurt that.
Yeah. I mean, if they really feel like they need an option, Smith is a good option to try to go after in this list. And if he's not interested, then I might even just wait and see if the team has an embarrassment of riches at the position where they end up cutting somebody or looking to offload somebody for, low draft capital or something like that. Why not play 2 deep instead of single high safety? I think we are playing 2 deep / I think that's primarily what Graham does. He plays a lot of 2 deep safety, so we are going to be in a lot of 2 deep looks.
Did you bring up Xavier Woods?
No, I don't think we had to talk too much about him.
No, I did. Yes, I did.
You did?
You did?
I'm sorry. I thought you did.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 70-something pass grade.
Yeah, he had 65.4 PFF grade, 2 interceptions, and a passer rating of 75.5. Remember, I said he had the best of the group. He had the best one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No, you're fine. There's a lot of safeties here. It's easy to forget.
And none of them good.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I brought up the guys I did. The rest of them, it was like, ooh, no. And I automatically, hate to say it, I was biased towards any ex-Steelers. I was like, no. Don't want those guys back.
Yeah, like guys like Edmonds aren't going to be a fit, and Jamal Adams, he's not a fit.
No,
Chuck Clark's not really a fit anymore.
I kind of thought Jabril Peppers would be better than he was.
I know.
He was the weirdest guy. I was going to talk about that too because he was like the weirdest guy out of everybody in because he had some pretty goddamn good scoring, like with PFF grading for 2 straight years. He was like in the 80s or just under 80. And then he comes here and we don't even put him on the field. That's the strangest thing ever to me.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I don't know.
Right. You want to do the run back game?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's put this one up. All right. Start, bench, cut, trade, running back edition.
We all had the same trade.
Shocker. All right. DMC, how would you like to kick us off since you're in the middle of this list?
Sure. I just think that Warren could be quite a weapon as a 3-down back. I think he'd be a beast in the passing game. I go back to the Seahawks game where, poor Aaron had to get rid of the ball and he dumped it off to him. And he literally bounced off like 5 guys and took it to the house. I mean, he's a very impactful player. And I feel like the Steelers have really negated his impact he can really have because he's always splitting fucking carries. Or Rodgers' obsession with Gainwell hurt Warren getting in the game a lot. So, that's my thing. So I feel like Warren as a 3-down back could be really good for them. And here's the thing, with Dowdle, Dowdle could easily be the starter instead of Warren because Dowdle in his own right is a really good running back too. I haven't gotten to see too much of him in the passing game as much as I have Warren, and I know for a fact that Warren is awesome in the passing game when given the chance. Heinreich, look, the only reason I think Pittsburgh's the only team that had interest in this kid because he's from Pittsburgh. Okay,
I called that one a long time ago.
7th round. Look, Kaboli can call him CMC all he wants. Okay, I think you could cut this kid, and I think you could sneak him on the practice squad. I don't think there'd be any issues. Look, and KJ, Caleb Johnson, this is not McCarthy's guy, so I could easily see them shipping him and seeing what they get. What do you guys think the ceiling could be they get for him? Do you think a 4th? Do you think a 4th? As a ceiling. No?
Mm-mm.
Not even a ceiling. I think they'll be
It's-
lucky to get a 5th-round pick for him. Lucky.
Wow.
You're better off trying to, I don't know, get him on the roster and get him some carries and then try to trade him later. Unless he kills it in the preseason, which maybe they can use him heavily in the preseason.
That'd probably be the plan.
And then try to trade him after that. I mean, if he has a couple good preseason games, maybe you get a 4th for him. Maybe. I don't know. He's a 3rd-round pick who hasn't played it like a handful of downs, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. His trade value could be worse right now. Him and the other 3rd-round pick, not good. They couldn't get a bucket of balls right now for either one.
Jesus. Well, man, I don't
Dave,
know if I tried them.
Good.
No, good.
I agree with you. I think Warren gets a shit end of the stick all the time on this team. And maybe Mike McCarthy's finally going to be the guy that's going to start him and play him. He's always been the best back on the team since he got here. He was better than Najee. He was, just as good, if not better than anyone on the team last year. I'll be rooting for him. I don't know what's going to happen. They're probably going to split carries at best. But I still think Warren's the best back on this team.
That's how I feel. I want to see him get a shot. I really do. But
There's
Dowdle's
nothing wrong with
really
Dowdle.
good, so
Yeah,
I
there's
get
nothing
it.
wrong with Dowdle. And like I said, they probably split carries. I don't know how McCarthy's going to work this, to be honest. Yeah, I don't believe in Heidenreich. I know all three of us are the same on this. I just don't see it. And he's got some speed. Played at Navy. And he didn't, his stats were okay. He didn't light the world on fire. And KJ, can he go on the practice squad and not get stolen?
Man,
I think they're probably willing to risk it.
Mm,
If he gets claimed, they say fuck it.
yeah,
Didn't work
let's cut Heidenreich and KJ and go with Lou Nichols. Yes.
And that's the other guy that's not on this list. They went out and signed. No, not Lou Nichols. Who's the other guy?
Oh,
Free
there was
agent.
another one.
Travis Homer.
Travis Homer. I'm sorry. That's another guy you throw in this mix. They went after him as a free agent.
He's gone.
What did they pay him? Did they pay him anything?
Not really. I can't remember. I think it's maybe
I'm gonna look
a million. 1.3 sticking in my head, but I don't know that that's even remotely close to right.
Yeah. I don't-
1.3.
Oh, damn.
No
Okay, I
guaranteed.
was.
No guaranteed money. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
See,
Well, once you got
Yeah.
both Heidenreich and Wetchen, Homer's fucking job on this team was gone. Although he is a pass protector, and Warren's really the only one that is a pass protector.
which one do you think's going?
Travis Homer.
Oh, he's not even on my radar, guys.
No, but what I'm saying is he is like Dowdle's not a good pass protector. We don't know if Heidenreich is because, I mean, let's be honest, Navy doesn't really throw the football, and he caught all the passes when they did. KJ's not a pass protector. It's Warren, and then you don't have really a second guy. If Homer was going to make the team, it's because of his return specialist, and he is a good third down pass protection guy, which Aaron doesn't give a shit about who you drafted. He's here for another year, and that's all he's committed to.
I
don't think
know
he
it
makes
sounds
the team,
crazy.
but
I know it sounds crazy, but if Lou Nichols again looks the way he did last year in preseason, if he does that again, man, to me, he's a dark horse to be that third running back.
I don't even see how he gets any carries during the preseason because you got to give some.
He
to
did
KJ.
last year. He
I
did
know,
last
but-
year.
This is a deeper running back room than last year. You got Homer.
I'm just
you got
saying,
Heidenreich, you got
I
KJ.
really like that kid. He looked really good in preseason. He looked way better than KJ. Now,
yeah.
He
do
did.
you want to argue that maybe he faced more couch movers than KJ did? Okay. That's a valid point. But KJ also faced some of those couch movers, and I just didn't see the explosiveness that I saw with Lou Nichols. So I'm
It's
just
an
being
odd-
honest.
It's an odd running back room. It's kind of
And
deep.
Nick-
It's kind of weird.
And Nichols was another guy who really didn't. I mean, do you remember anything from him in backs on backers? That's where
No.
these guys make the roster, is backs
Yeah.
on backers drill. And
Yep.
and Nichols wasn't on any of the videos, which means he didn't do well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you're performing well in back-on-backer drills, that's first of all, everybody who found out who Jalen Warren was that rookie season in back-on-backer drill.
Yeah.
Because he was ultra aggressive, he was physical, and everybody was like, "Who the hell is this?" Because I can't even remember the kid's name right now. I liked a different kid more than I liked Jalen Warren at the time until back-on-backers came through, and you're like, "This dude can't fucking pass protect for shit." And Jalen's down there just battling with guys.
Are you talking about was it Trey Sermon?
No,
that was after that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of the other
some running back from Duke. I can't remember what his name was. He was in a UDF.
Oh, the guy he was another one they gave like a record-breaking deal for UDFA or whatever.
Yeah, he was like a speed guy.
Yeah,
I thought he had explosiveness, and I can't remember his name now, but he
I
was
remember that though. I remember that. That's a good. That's a good one.
Yeah. Slash does a lot of gadget rookies. Yeah, a lot of gadget rookies.
No doubt.
Absolutely it.
I'll be the leading gadget rookies.
We exclusively look for gadget rookies. I'm starting Dowdle. And Slash has a comment in here, and this is kind of where my thought process was with this. He said, "I like Warren, but is his best position as a starter or a third down back?" I think Warren's most explosive when you give him the ball in the right situations. And if you're going to make him the third down back, like I want him to be on every third down. The same thing we did with Gainwell last year and the same thing we did with Warren whenever Najee was here. Like that's how I want to utilize him again. Use his strengths because when you get him the ball in open space, he's very dangerous. And I thought we messed up a lot last year by allowing Gainwell to be exclusively the third down back and not allowing Warren to get those opportunities because how many times in the past did we see him catching these little screen, passes or flares or just check downs and there's 2 or 3 guys out in front of him. He's got 8 yards to get a first down on 3rd and 8 and he made it. When he's hemmed in and there's nowhere to go and he just finds a way to wiggle through or power through or whatever he does on each individual play. Like I just think it makes Warren more effective to be the guy coming off the bench to me and to get all of the third down touches because Rico is not a pass catcher. And again, he's not a pass protector. He's not good in that area. I know some people say he's better. Some people are higher on him in that regard than I am. But I think Rico also being a physical downhill guy who's a one-cut guy who they have similar run styles, to be honest with you.
I was going to say, do you think he's a type that'll wear a defense down type of running back?
I do. I mean, I think he's not as big as Najee, obviously, but like he runs angry and aggressive. And that can wear on guys as you're taking that beating. And I think it just opens Jalen up to those explosive plays that he's really, really good at. And that's kind of where I want this mix to be. So I'm not starting Dowdle necessarily because he's the better player than Warren. I just think the blend of the two would be at their most effective if Dowdle's the starter and you have Warren coming off the bench. Because Dave's right. It's still going to be a true, pretty close to a 50-50 split in carries. But you're going to use Warren out of the backfield more. He probably ends the year with a decent amount of touches more than Dowdle ends up with.
He could conceivably lead a team in receptions, man. If Aaron Rodgers becomes the last year's Aaron Rodgers,
yeah,
he's the guy to get dump off the ball to.
Yeah. And then Heidenreich, I mean, guys, I'm with you. He's a 7th round fucking rookie. I mean, the whole CMC comparison and hype, and this is the downside to the RAS stuff that came out. Like everybody finds a way to comp some shit to somebody that's outside of the fucking realm of reality. Yes,
he's
the
like
kid
the
can
one
catch
RAS
the ball.
guy you hate.
Yes,
and I think you only hate him. I think you only hate him because he's from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I did. That's exactly it. But it's just because they focused on him just solely. But they didn't even look at his RAS score. They just looked at his birth certificate. Said, "Oh, Pittsburgh. Here we go."
Yeah.
So we all put cut, but none of us think he's actually going to get cut, though, right? He's going to make the team.
No,
I think he's on the 53.
No, I think he makes 53.
Definitely,
because he's going to join Wet Gen as a kick returner. I think.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree.
which I like. I honestly think that those two together could be lightning in the return game.
And I do think they try to find ways, if they are as high on this kid as the media in Pittsburgh will have you believe, they're going to find ways to manufacture some touches for him as well.
Yeah.
Well, I've already speculated that he could be the new Gainwell. He could be a poor man's Gainwell. Like that might be what they go with him.
You can line him up as running back.
If you watch the Navy tape, it was either a deep fly to him or the dump offs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. And he'd make a lot out of a little.
Yeah.
There was times where 3 guys were trying to tackle him, and he drug them another 2-3 yards to get the first down. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of shit they probably saw on film and liked, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
So who was he playing against? Southern Baptist State University?
Probably. I'm just saying, dragging 3 dudes is pretty good.
Pittsburgh High.
You don't got to hate on him that bad, Dave. I mean, if you drag 3 guys
I'm trying to
the first down marker, no,
he was a 7th round pick for a reason.
I'm not an idiot. I understand that.
Not you in general. I'm talking about people.
Like just in general, when a kid drags 3 guys 2 or 3 more yards, just the will and the fight in the kid is probably something they like. But yeah, I think they find a way. I think it's going to be KJ. KJ's gone, no matter what, probably.
Yeah. Which Indiana kid is still talking about? He said the Indiana kid might be a good short area option for Aaron.
He's another one. He's another specialist that we don't know he's going to play.
We talking about Nowakowski?
Yeah.
Oh, Riley. Okay. Well,
fullback / tight end /
Yeah, he could be a little wrinkle.
He's Connor Hayward. Only he's a better fit for the Connor Hayward role than Connor probably was, because Connor was only 230.
I thought he was going to be. Was it Kuhn that he had in Green Bay?
Yeah,
can't remember John Kuhn. I know he liked to utilize those fullbacks, little dump off passes to them. So that could be what he's looking at here. Could be.
Yeah, Nowakowski is 6'2", 250.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
That's pretty good.
He's going to be a much better fit for what Connor did than what Connor was, because Connor was only about 230 pounds and about similar height, but when he was playing fullback, which he got better, but he wasn't the type of fullback who was going to come drive through a hole and drive guys backwards. Riley's size probably can do that.
Well, I have one question though. Can he do the tush push?
I'm sure he can be taught.
I'm certain, because he took handoffs in Indiana at fullback too.
Yeah.
I mean, just a matter of getting up under the center and getting the exchange. Tush push might still be back, guys. We'll be all right.
We'll see. I don't know if even McCarthy does it or not. We're going to have to find out.
Yeah, true.
KJ's kind of screwed in this whole mix there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a McCarthy guy. I think that kid needs a fresh start, and it seems like we're going to need a fresh start from him too.
Is Omar ready to admit he made a mistake and let him go right now? Only year 2? I don't know.
It's back-to-back third-round picks not looking good. Wilson then KJ.
It's really not.
So
then they followed it up with fucking Treller. We'll just call it 3 misses in a row.
Third round's a blank spot for this team for some reason. We'll see if it's better this year.
Good.
All right, boys. All right. You guys do your Pirates thing?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, Dave.
Take care, Dave.
Later.
See you later. All right, Trent. If you could, do me a favor and bring up that game 1. All right. All right, guys. Switching to the Pirates here. It was a rough series against the Phillies. Got swept. When I first made the thumbnail, I just put that they lost because I knew they already lost the first 2 games, so I wasn't able to change it to where they got swept by the Phillies. Game 1, Phillies 11, Pirates 9. Notables: Lowe had 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Ozuna 1 home run. Cruz had 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Ashcraft 6.2 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 0 walks, and 5 Ks. And then the favorite part of this whole thing, the bullpen: Montgomery, Soto, and Santana combined for 2.1 innings pitched, 7 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, 0 Ks. And then Bedoya, another bullpen guy, but he got caught up. And right off the bat, 1 inning, 0 hits, 0 earned runs, 0 walks, and 2 Ks. Did pretty good. So, yeah, this game was a heartbreaker, dude.
That was tough.
Like, to go up, I believe it was 6-0 to start, right? If I remember correctly.
Yep.
And to just slowly watch them gain traction, and you're just like, oh, man, come on. Then it was, 8-3, I think?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, okay, they're going to take Ashcraft out. Can the bullpen? And what's sad about this for me was Montgomery had actually looked really good going into this game. Then right off the bat, man, gave up that home run, if I remember correctly. But Soto and Santana have been absolutely horrible. Santana even longer than Soto just recently, last 2 games, didn't look great. And then Santana's been bad for a little while now. Like, I don't know. Like, just
Santana had 0 strikeouts and 31 straight batters.
I did see that stat. That is just crazy.
That's absurd for a late reliever like he is. I mean, I don't understand that at all. And he was better than this last year.
And in that inning where they tied it up, it started with Griffin's errors. I have the bottom there. And I felt so bad for that kid because if the first thing that happens is your error and then they roar back, he had, he's young. He probably felt like he had something kind of to do with that. But I'm sorry. When your top bullpen guys like Soto and Santana are in there, they should be expected to shut it down. When they're your 1-2 guy, they should be shutting it down. And they did. Mm-hmm. They looked horrible. So, they lost 11-9 in extras. And just unreal. Dude, when you know you're going to face freaking Sanchez and then you're going to face Willer, you got to win when you're facing Nola. Nola is not that good. Mm-hmm. Like, he hasn't been good for about 2-3 years now. You've got to win this game. The Phillies were, they were doing bad. Manley takes over. Now they're 15-4 with him as the manager. But so they're hot. So man, you've got to try to squeak out a win at least against this team. And you're at home. Like, dude, I know that's good for the Pirates that they get all these Phillies fans and all that stuff. But, dude, I can't stand when they come in here and they got their little, Citizens Bank West signs and all that other shit, talking shit, and then they whoop the shit out of us. It's bad enough the Flyers eliminated us in the playoffs of hockey. Now we got to see this shit too. But dude, they had to win this game, had to, and they couldn't get it done. Go ahead and go into game 2.
And they were cooking. Honestly, I thought Ashcraft had pitched a good game up until the final inning before he got pulled. Yeah, he had a good game going for real. And I mean, even with that, I thought he played well, but man, the bullpen's so bad, man. 3 runs in 6 innings is considered a quality start, and he had 4 runs in 6.2, so he almost had a quality start. So, I mean, he did fine. He wasn't like he struggled really bad. Now, if you go to game number 2, we do have a guy that we know struggled really bad. Definitely.
So this game was ridiculous. Like, they didn't have a shot in hell in this game.
Nope.
Notables, they lose 6-0. Notables was Griffin had 2 hits. He was like one of 3 guys. Reynolds had 2 hits. Gonzalez had 2 hits. The Pirates combined for 13 strikeouts. That is unreal. Chandler, 3 innings pitched, 4 runs, 4 walks, 2 Ks. His ERA now sits at 5.14, Trent. Just, wow. Bullpen, Sisk, Matson, Ramirez, Bedoya, 5 innings pitched, only 4 hits, 0 earned runs, 3 walks, and 8 Ks. This part of the bullpen did really well. Like, it was like, oh, I'm glad you guys picked today when we're down 6-0 to be, lights out. Thanks. Oh, but there's Lawrence, though. Oh, reliable Lawrence with the home run as he came in for 1 inning. 1 inning pitched, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 K. His ERA now sits at 6.23. Oh, and to top it all off, let's throw Triolo in right field after O'Hearn got injured. So now you got Triolo in right field, 2 errors. It's like, what are we doing? I just
he's
couldn't
never
believe
played
it.
in the outfield, and you put him out
Do-
there.
He's done it before, but it's not his position. It's not his position
No.
at all. He's not even
Or
close.
was it he's never played right field specifically?
No,
Have you played
I wanna
right field
say-
before?
I want to say.
I thought they said in the broadcast at the time that he's never played.
I'm trying to
right
remember
field.
what it was he played last year. They tried it. He had a good catch, I think, last year. But either way, dude, he's not an outfielder.
He's not.
What are you doing? And you know it's funny. They were talking to Don Kelly, and he today they were talking to him about him being in right field. And he's like, "Yeah, I got him there again today. Did you see that play he made yesterday?" He said he almost made. And I'm like, "Are you serious right now? That's what you're going to talk about? Is how he almost made a play when he had 2 errors? Like, dude, it's just enough to drive you insane."
And
So-
listen, if you've ever
Good.
played outfield in your life, a ball hit in front of you on a line is the easiest diving catch you're ever going to make. Because there's no judging anything. There's no tracking whether the ball is slicing away from you or what if you're hitting the right angle or which way your glove has to flip. It's all laid out right in front of you. Those are the easiest catches to make. And
there's also
he looked horrible.
And in the outfield, you have to rely on your experience a lot to have a feel for the game out there in the outfield. Line drives, deep fly balls, shallow. Like you got to have a feel for that. And if you hardly ever play the position, it's going to take you a while to really get to be where it's natural to you how you react to these hits in the outfield. So you throw a guy out there that don't have that. He doesn't have that.
Yep. And I felt like O'Hearn had similar issues too. You could tell like a couple of times when he was trying to track the ball always goes away from you, depending on which batter is up. If you have a right-handed batter and they hit the ball out to right field, it's always going to slice away from you more towards the corner or towards the foul line. Like it always goes away. It's never going to hook into center field. Like it always goes the other way. And you can tell he has issues tracking the ball too. Like it is something that you have to learn over time. You can't just be thrown out there and just understand where it's going to go. And sometimes that spin on the ball does some wonders to you because you have to understand how hard it's going to slice to know if you're going to be able to get there or not. And those guys don't have it. You can really just tell it's not there. And Bubba Chandler, man, the fucking walks, dude, with him is getting absurd.
And he made the comment when they talked to him, I was too soft. I don't know if he's trying to insinuate that he was playing a little scared against some of these hitters. But the problem was he was catching too much plate. When you're facing the Schwarbers and the Harpers and, man, you can't be throwing middle. You can't be doing it. And he was doing it quite a lot yesterday. And it was either, and that was the problem with him. It was either he couldn't throw in the zone at all to get strikes, or when he did, he had to throw it right down the middle and it got smoked. I mean, that was literally what was happening. It just didn't happen. I mean, but that's Chandler. That's Bubba's. That's what you're going to have with him.
His control issues are a problem.
Right.
If he learns it, if he learns the control.
Oh yeah.
The stuff is there for sure.
Right. You can go ahead and go to game 3. No, this is not a mistake. They again lost today, 6-0. Notables. Lowe had a double. You'll see that there's not a lot of notables with the hitting because that's it. Lowe had the only double. Griffin got caught stealing, and that ended his stolen base streak of not getting thrown outs. Pirate hitters combined for 5 hits, 9 Ks. Skeens, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 Ks, 1 home run. And then the bullpen, Matson, Ramirez, Santana, and Lawrence, 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 0 walks, 6 Ks, and the 1 home run. It went to Lawrence. Shocker. Said no one ever. But for the most part, the bullpen, they didn't do that bad, really. But Skeens, he played with fire a little bit, so was getting out of it. And then finally, man, that last inning he was in, they just started hitting the shit out of him. It just honestly, he was throwing it. He was catching too much plate, and they started just crushing it. I was actually impressed with them in that inning, like how bad they jumped on him in that inning. But
That Phillies lineup is pretty damn dangerous too.
Yeah, when they're clicking, man, they're good. They're real good. But the bullpen had to come in, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, this game's over. And they honestly weren't. They actually the last 2 days the bullpen's been good, but man, but every series it feels like every series. Just to go into the subjects now that I want to talk about, every series this bullpen rears its ugly head. How bad it is, and I don't. When are they going to do something about this? Like, I don't know what they're waiting on. And look, if you don't want to make a trade, if you don't want to make a goddamn trade, fine. But bring up some other guys. Like you've already brought up Sisk and Bedoya. Go ahead and bring up Dotel. Bring up one of those guys from down there who's been doing really well. Give them a shot. I don't think you have a choice.
Like, no, you got to do something. There's some bad guys in this bullpen, and the bullpen's had walk issues too. But for them, they're just consistently giving up runs, and you can't have that.
Look, Lawrence has a 6 point whatever I said earlier, right? Like he's got to be sent down. You got to send him. He's got to go. Like he's got to go. Like I don't know why we're playing this game, and then I don't even know what to make of Santana. He hasn't been right for a long time now, and then this week Soto hasn't been right either. I don't know. You know what it is? Here's what it is. There's too much inconsistency with all of these guys in the bullpen. All of them. With the exception of Montgomery. Montgomery had been doing really well all the way up to this series. Before this series, he was looking good. And to the point where I wanted to see him in the later part of a game in more important situations. But, there he goes, and he got a shot, and look what happened. But the problem is they need more consistent guys. They just need guys that are consistently not going to have these games. They just get blown up. Mm-hmm. It's like Ramirez. Ramirez looked good today.
Yeah.
But he shits his pants almost every time he's out there the last week and a half, maybe more. So it's just like, dude.
He had a good outing. Was he out there game 2 or game 1?
It was the last 2, I think.
Last 2 games, right? Because I didn't get to see today's. But
if you want, bring up the thing because I know that
game 3.
He pitched today. I know for a fact he did. Yeah, Ramirez, and then bring up game 2 because I think he pitched game 2 as well.
Yes, it was game because I saw him in game 2. I thought he looked. He had a 1-2-3 basically inning. He just ran through the batters, struck out 2 of the 3 guys.
His
stuff was just looked good, and it's like he's like
just
a
like Bubba.
Streaky guy.
He's like Bubba.
Yeah.
If he can control it, he's lethal. But if he doesn't have it, he doesn't. It's an extreme. He either has it or he doesn't. And if he has it, man, look out. Because he comes with that side slot, dude. He comes that slide slot, and that slider is devastating. Or sweeper, whichever one you want to call it. Like when he's on with it, dude, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But
I like his stuff. I'll say, and he is. And there's certain guys that you're willing to see what happens, and he's a guy that you leave up. You don't send him down when he struggles because if he's still giving you a mixture, you think that the coaching staff, you hope the pitching staff can probably work with him to get more consistent rather than sending him down because we've already got enough guys that probably need sent down to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Sisk, I think, look good, although, man, he's like a stolen base waiting to happen with that fucking windup.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
His delivery sucks.
Oh, he's so slow to the plate. I'd hate to be a catcher.
Yeah.
But, bro, you're killing me. And these are professional catchers who've probably got great pop times. It's definitely below a 2.0 pop time. And your pitcher's not helping you at all with that big leg kick, the big side. Oh, dude. Yeah, no way. Next thing I want to get into is Bubba Chandler. I think it's time for him to get sent down. He's got an ERA at like 5.14, I think I brought up earlier. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
5.14 ERA. Bro, that ain't going to get it done. That ain't going to work. It's not going to work. They're going to send him down. What I think is going to happen is I think they're going to bring Jones back, and I think they're going to send him down maybe. And they're probably going to call up Dotel or maybe Harrington. I have no idea how Harrington's doing, so don't judge me. I'm just saying bring up names here. I can see maybe get caught up, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'd rather Dotel be used in the bullpen right now. But there's
Right.
also But I originally, before Bubba did so bad this series, I wanted to see Majinski get put in the bullpen and then Jones be plugged in. But now that might have to alter their plans because Bubba's not right. So
He's not.
So I don't.
And then you start to worry because he's what, 23? I think he's 23 years old.
Oh yeah, he's young.
Like, he's a young pitcher, and you start to worry about what it's going to do to his confidence if you continue to let him struggle in the majors.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like, so you pitchers, man, it's such a mentality that you have to be right in order to pitch well. And if he loses that completely, it's going to be tough to get back. So,
yeah,
I'm with you. He probably does need to be sent back down.
And then, and here's the thing. It's been a rough series in a lot of ways because not only do you have the struggles in the bullpen, struggles with some of your starting pitching, now you lose arguably your best hitter in O'Hearn. Now O'Hearn's gone. So what do you he's out 4 weeks. Who put that out there? I had it in my notes. I forgot to, I think it's Beasley. Is it Colin Beasley reported on Twitter that he's out? Oh, no. That's something else. Never mind. I'll get that in a second.
The 10 day.
But yeah. Ben Sherrington was on the radio. He said around 4 weeks is what he believes. A month, dude, without your best hitter.
Yeah.
And
that's rough.
And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what are they going to do? So it's Mangum.
Mangum's back.
Comes up off the IL. And, like, look, I liked Mangum. I did. Because he's just that guy that if he gets on the base pass, he can be disruptive. I thought he was a good defensive outfielder. But the guy's power, the furthest he can hit a baseball is shallow center field. That's the furthest that kid can hit the ball. Like, it's, watching him play, it's. And then he does that slap. He slaps at the ball. Mm-hmm. He does. I don't know. The way he plays, I feel like I'm watching girls softball where they do the slap bunts.
Yeah.
And they're running halfway to first base with the bat in their hand still. That's what I feel like I'm watching with him. I feel like I'm watching girls softball. Like it's the strangest thing. But that's your replacement for O'Hearn? Like, really? Like I just I don't know. And then next subject, the obsession with Triolo.
Yeah.
That's your right field answer too? Like what back to back? He's been up and he's plugged him in the lineup almost every single day. Gonzalez is batting in the 300s and they benched him the other day for Triolo.
Yeah. I don't understand it. I really have never liked Triolo, but
no.
I don't know. They have some. It's an obsession. Like they have to have this dude on the field at all times, and I don't get it because he's not good. He can't hit.
It's supposed to be because
he can't hit.
He's a Golden Glove, guy, but when you put him in a position he's not comfortable with, guess what happens? Errors. He all of a sudden is not Golden Glove. He's more Bad News Bears than he is Golden Glove fielder. So, like, it's just craziness. And look, like today with the lineup, I'm not a big Ozuna guy, but the guy will get into one every now and then. Mm-hmm. So how you decide to sit him and go with Triolo in right and you DH Cruz. And it's really bad whenever I'm like, well, I'd rather have Cruz out in the outfield and bump Magnum to right or switch him with Reynolds than have Triolo out there and have his bat in the lineup at all.
Right.
But here I am going, what are you doing? Like, at least have Ozuna out there so you can put Cruz back out there and we don't got to deal with this shit. Mm-hmm. And it'd be one thing if Triolo at least had something in the hitting category that we could, be okay with. But he has nothing. He literally offers zero things in the hitting category. No power, doesn't hit for average. 3/4 of the time he makes contact with the ball, it's a ground ball to third or shortstop almost every time. Almost every time.
Yeah.
He has no business being in an MLB lineup.
No,
all.
he doesn't. Let alone making sure he's playing every day.
Let alone being
Finding a
put out of,
way.
let alone being put out of position too.
Yeah.
It just boggles my mind. Boggles my mind.
Adam had a comment about the pitching staff. He said they should go get Quintana. Need a lefty starter. Get Mud and Bubba to the bullpen.
Good. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't hate it. They may, you know what? That's a good point. They may need to go get another starter.
Yeah.
We trade Oviedo. To get Joe Stinson Garcia. And then we're like, yeah, we're good.
We're not playing him.
You just chill. Chill. Cool.
We got Triolo. Don't worry.
Yeah. Like, literally, that was the mindset. And I'm just like, okay. Another guy I wanted to talk about because it's really bad. Henry Davis's batting average is now 141.
Yeah, it's atrocious.
Yeah, it's 141 now. Dude, back when pitchers had to bat, those guys were better than he is hitting the ball. Like, there has to be like a line when it comes to, oh, he's a really good defensive catcher. Bro, he's an automatic out every time he comes to the bat. I mean, I can't do this anymore, man. How do you just keep marching him out there hoping that the defense is all that matters? Dude, there's no way. And like, look, Andy came in that one game, had a good game. I got excited. I'm like, oh my God, they gotta give him a run. And I get it. Like, he's not been that great of a hitter down in the minors. But if he can bat like 200-ish, if he can bat like above the Mendoza line and his defense is okay, you should take that every day you can get it. I would literally make Endy the starter, and when Skeens pitches, fine. Hank can catch Skeens. We'll make Skeens happy. Give him his catcher.
Yeah.
Because that's what they did for Garrett Cole.
Right.
When Garrett Cole was with us, he had to have his catcher. I'm trying to remember the guy's name.
Was it Cervelli? Was that when Cervelli was here?
No, it was the other guy that was a former Yankee. I forget his name. We had a backup to Cervelli, and I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But he was an automatic out too, basically. Yeah. But they had him catch. That was Cole's catcher. Do the same thing for Skeens, but I think they should give Endy a run. Again, I am not saying he is going to light the world on fire. Not saying that at all. However, if he could bat like 210, that's better than 141.
Definitely.
Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, and by the way, we traded away Bednar to get Flores. Now, maybe Flores isn't lighting the world on fire down AAA, but can you bat 200 for me? Can you give me 200? If you can, I'm in. Find me a 200 catcher. Can you find me one catcher that bats 200 and give me decent defense? It doesn't got to be great, just decent. Yeah. I'm in. You can't today. When the 7, 8, 9 hitter was Magnum, Triolo, and Henry, 1/3 of your lineup was automatic outs.
Yeah,
automatic. I think Magnum got a walk. That was it. That was all you got from the bottom board.
Oh God!
And look, that's what Kelly put out there going against Wheeler. He thought, okay, I'm going to sit the guy I'm paying $13 million to be my DH. That's all he does is DH. And you sat him today.
Yeah, he's a shitty DH too, though.
I mean, I was going to say, to talk about the lineup construction by Kelly, we're already talking about it. It's horseshit. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, I don't get it. I've heard people speculate it's from the top down. Like, he's being told, like, no, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to do this.
From Charrington, or do you think it's coming from?
Probably Charrington. But some of it could be coming from the top. Like, hey, you're not spending more money. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. You're not going to go make a trade. Like, you're not going to acquire any more salary. We'll put it that way.
I mean, why in a year where you think there's a lockout next year anyway?
Right.
Why not do these things now? This is the year, if the Pirates were ever going to do this and pretend like they're a real life organization that is willing to put product on the field that's worth watching, this is kind of the year to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because once Jared Jones gets back, you think the pitching staff, at least the starters, are still going to be pretty good. I mean, we were going into this series, we were top 5 in a lot of pitching categories. And then, of course, some of that's gotten blown up now because of the Phillies offense was ridiculous, but a lot of that was on the bullpen too.
Yeah, Slash said they can't decide if they want live bats or no hits. Decisions.
I know.
Yeah. Their strength was going to be their pitching. It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they thought themselves, okay, if we had a couple bats, we're going to be all right. And they thought the bullpen they already had, they just need to add a couple guys on the cheap. They thought they could get away with it.
Yeah.
And they're finding out that doesn't work when you face actual really good MLB teams. You can get away with this shit against the Rockies. Oh, wait a second. No, they had a game where they got their ass stomped against the Rockies too. But so really, no, don't even worry. It's Major League Baseball, man. Like you can get away with that a little bit, but you can't get carried away with it. I saw today too. Ben Chang just said one more rehab start for Jones, and then he should be back. I think he pitches tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to say it was the 20. What was his return date? 20. I forget. I saw it the other
28
day.
May. Was it 28 May?
Yeah, it was definitely late 20s. I couldn't remember the exact date though. I saw it the other day and then I forgot it. I meant to mark it down for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's somewhere. It's that very last week in May. So I mean, he's pretty much within the 10-day window of returning, and they need him.
Well, oh yeah, they definitely need him. Which leads me to my next thing. Per Colin Beasley, this is the part I was talking about with Colin Beasley on Twitter, reporting that York has been optioned to AAA, and a corresponding move is expected before Tuesday's game.
Is it going to be your boy?
Yeah, is it going to be Garcia? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do because they actually have lots of issues. They got bullpen issues. They got starter issues. They got hitting issues, injury. Like, I don't know what they're going to do. But
if York is optioned, you've got to bring a positional player back up, though. And then if you wanted to make pitching changes, you would think that you would make a corresponding move with a pitcher for a pitcher. I mean, you would think.
Yeah, because in theory,
this group.
They already brought Magnum off the IL, though.
Yeah, I mean, isn't he the O'Hearn replacement, though? Because you put – so, I mean, that's still a player swap there.
Oh, it's got to be – who else do you think they could call up? Valdez?
Maybe. I mean, look, you piqued my interest when you started talking about Garcia absolutely murdering the ball right now. You have to get that guy in the lineup at some point and see if it.
Well, I kind of misspoke because what happened was he was on the IL, and he wasn't on the IL for 4 weeks like some people made out. He was on the IL for a while. Then they put him his rehab were at single A first, and he was killing it at single A, and then he got called back to triple A, and then right off the rip he had 3 home runs, had 5 hits, so it kind of inflated his stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Because he actually was struggling at AAA before he got hurt. And then, like I said, he got put on. His rehab assignment was in single A, and he did really well. And then, so far up at AAA, he had that big game. Then after that, he's had maybe 1 double, and 2 games after that. So it's one of them things. But here's my thing: he's going to help your outfield.
Yeah.
And he's going to hit better than Triolo.
Yeah, that's not a high bar, but
he's gonna hit better than Mangum, right?
You would think, yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm excited. I hope you're right. I hope that's what they do.
Yeah, I mean,
you gave up Oviedo for him,
right?
And you could have used that arm. You could have used that.
Oh
arm.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
If not, that trade makes no sense at this point.
No.
At all. hopefully that's the corresponding move, and hopefully we get to see what he's got. I mean, that's
Yeah. And they got the Cardinals next.
Yeah.
Division games, man. Division games. They
gotta
win.
those.
They gotta win. Like, I'm worried. This is the start of their usual 10-game losing streak. Puts them out altogether. Like, I'm really nervous. That's what's next.
Yeah.
But yeah, they play Tuesday, 7:45 p.m. It's gonna be Keller on the mound versus Liberatore for them. Liberatore's got a 4.40 ERA, so they'll probably make him look like Nolan Ryan. And then Keller was doing really good.
Yeah, his last outing. He struggled his last outing.
So, they got to worry about these other guys like Jordan Walker, one of the best players in baseball right now. Burleson's been doing well. That Weatherhawk, man, WU guy, that dude's legit too.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to remember. Didn't they sweep us? They swept us, right? Because then we swept the Reds, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah. I think so.
So they better get their shit together, man, because I really did. You know what I hate too about the Pirates? And this is just a bad luck thing. And I don't wish anybody to get hurt. I don't want any player to ever get hurt. But why is it our best player every time is the one that gets hurt? Did you ever notice that?
We have the worst luck in the world with that, I swear.
Like it's just like it's always got to be one of our top 2 or 3 players that gets hurt. And it's going to have a major impact because the lineup is so fragile because of how much we don't add hitters. But it's always one of our top 3 hitters gets hurt. Always. Yeah. I hate that shit.
Yeah, that's going to be a big loss for a little bit. I mean, a whole month is – and I thought the initial report was 10 days, and then that comes back to not be – because wasn't it originally they thought he was going to be on the 10-day deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they had to wait on the MRI. As soon as he said, though, that he couldn't run and that it felt like something was – I knew he was in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was like, man.
Bad break.
Quad strain. I was like, yeah, it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, brother. They're going to have to do something. And you know what? Maybe York being sent down is the start of them trying to do something. But
I hope so.
That's all I got, brother. Do you have anything else?
No, I don't think so. I think at some point we talked about this in the last show. Marcell Ozuna, man, you're paying him too much money to be a DH right now and not hit the ball.
Yep.
That's the only other thing is he's driving me nuts because he's not even seeing the freaking ball. It's not like he's tattooing some shots directly at guys. I mean, he'll hit one laced ball every once in a while, but dude, he's not seeing the ball at all. His timing is so off. You can just tell he's struggling. Yeah. And fucking O'Neal Cruz, man, if I see him just stare at a strike 3 one more time, that is driving me fucking nuts, dude. You're just staring at strike 3 repeatedly, time and time and time and time again. And I'm like, how many times do you have to watch a left-handed pitcher throw a fucking backdoor curve not a backdoor curve, just a curve right into the fucking zone? Some of them are down the pipe, and he's just staring at it.
He hates swinging at low pitches.
Dude.
He hates swinging at low pitches at the knee. He doesn't like it.
And you can tell once he's got 2 strikes, he's pretty cooked. If he doesn't get aggressive in the first couple strikes, he's probably cooked by the time. If he's in a 0-2, 1-2 count, it's a strikeout. Damn near every time.
They're gonna need one of these guys to get on a hot streak here.
Yeah.
Catch fire and just start obliterating the baseball. And I'm hoping it's either Ozuna or Cruz. One of them. Lowe needs help. Lowe needs a lot out.
Definitely.
Reynolds is another one.
He's not living up to his contract right now.
Well, he's a guy that he's kind of like McCutchen, where it takes him a couple months. Last year he still didn't really do that. I think he was injured though too, sometimes. Yeah. But anyways, Reynolds is another one. But these guys, they got the 250 batting averages and they got to catch fire. 1 to 2 guys got to catch fire, help low, help them get through this month without O'Hearn. Yep. If they survive this month without O'Hearn, it'll be because of that reason. That one of these guys or two of these guys caught fire, and Jones came back and did well. Yep. That's how I think they're going to survive this. Of course, guys like Skeens are already here. You hope that Keller can do his thing and just be steady for them. Between Majinski and I don't know if they're going to replace Bubba or not. But you just got to hope that these guys and Ashcraft has been amazing for the most part, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. He's big one.
You got to hope those guys can get it together and be more consistent, and they hit and play better defense.
Yep.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Speaking of defense, did you see that play Griffin made today?
No, I didn't. I didn't get to watch today.
There was this hard hit ball, man, in the hole, and I mean he laid out for it, and they scored a run. But I mean, to dive the way he did, gets up and throws a strike to first base. That kid is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's a 5-tool guy for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
But that's all I got, man. If you don't got anything else, hey, everybody, thanks for watching today. We really appreciate it. We're going to be doing this a lot more often with this podcast. We got some other ideas. We would love for people to start coming to the app, make an account. That way you can comment in the comment section. We got some ideas coming down the pipe here. But until next time, see ya.
Just like that, I left everything. I dropped out of high school. See ya. I said goodbye to my girlfriend. See ya. And I left my family.